Hey guys, in this video we'll be talking about the difference between request and ask. So in American Sign Language, these two signs are completely different and they have different meanings. So to make a request, I'm requesting that you'll do something. This is more, not necessarily formal, but it's used a different way than just ask, okay? So request, request, request. Kind of like you're pulling your hands in like prayer, okay? So you're making a request. Okay, did you request he would blah, 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 okay? The formal request, okay? So I'm asking, we say that in English, we'll say, I'm asking if you'll please do this. I'm making a request, okay? So if you can use it interchangeably with request, you should be using this one, request. I wanted to ask you a question, I want to request you a question, so that's why they're different. Okay, so I want to make a request and I want to ask you something. So I want to ask, can be this way. So it's your one finger and then it's scrunching this way, going forward to that person. So I want to ask you a question. You can also ask me a question, or you can ask her, or you can ask him, or you were just asking everyone. You can go this way, and I've asked him, I asked them, I asked them, I asked them, or they were all asking me. Okay, so we can do it that way. It can also be interrogation this way, depending on your non-manuals, the way that you show your face, the inflection that you have, where they just like asking, or how that was. Okay, so that is one form of ask. The next one is flicking forward. So I wanted to ask you a question. So you usually ask me goes in this way, it scrunches, but I can ask you a question. I wanted to ask you. Okay, so ask, ask. Okay. Then the other one that you'll see sometimes is you'll see like question. Okay, I want to ask you a question. So that's kind of where the flick comes in sometimes. So it can go this way or it can flick. I've seen both. Okay, so question. So question for you. Do you prefer vanilla or chocolate? Okay, so let me ask you. Did you want to go out? Okay, so ask or ask. Okay, sometimes you'll see that people at the end of a sentence that's a question, they will actually add on what's called a question mark wiggle. So they'll be like, you want to go? So this isn't necessary. Sometimes this emphasizes that you're asking a question, but most people do not add this on to the end of their sentence. You would just go, do you want to go? So you would raise your eyebrows to show that it's a question, or who? So you would do it that way to show that that is a WH question. All right, so that is the difference between ask or ask and request. Bye.